Yo, what is up guys, it's Tuck Trades, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you the best filters that you can use while using Photon on the meme scope section. So filters are a really good tool that Photon has to basically filter out certain things you want to see and that you don't want to see. So as you can see, we have the newly created tab, which is coins that are getting released every single second. As you can see here, we have the about to graduate. This is when the liquidity pool is getting pulled to Radium. Well, now it's pump swap, and we have graduated, and that's when you can buy it on most exchanges and Radium or pump swap. So as we can see here, we have the filters tab right here. We click this, it is the same filters for everything, for newly created, about to graduate, and graduated. So for newly created, if you're new, I recommend doing these. By pump progress, you could put to about 10% so you can avoid those really early rugs and just see ones that are already starting to slowly cook and you can see the holders on it. By holders count, I would do 25. Once again, these are new beginner settings. You're not going to catch runners instantly with these filters on. Just want to be aware of that. And if you have a CT tracker, like this one I have over here that updates you live on news, it'll be in the link description, completely free by one of my friends. You're not going to be able to see the tweets, coins that come out instantly, because they're not going to be instantly 10% pump progress or 25% holder count until a little bit later on, and by then you might be a little too late and get dunked on. Dev holding, this is really personal preference. It can depend if you're looking for an AI project. So if you're waiting for an AI project to launch, you can put maybe a 5% dev hold, or maybe like a 3 or 4. Most devs will hold an ungodly amount because they're greedy and they'll wait for people to buy and just slam dunk so they can make the most amount of profit possible. But I would say by dev holding, you want to keep it, if you can, under 5, unless once again there's a launch coming where the dev's gonna have to hold more than 5 and you know that, then I would change it. By dev migrated, this does not matter at all, because there could be a dev, that launches 10 trash coins and out of nowhere he's gonna launch a banger, and if you have this on, you're not gonna see that banger. So I would definitely not use this. By snipers can maybe be a good thing. It's usually a bad thing. Snipers usually mean it's pretty bundled and that you're going to get dunked on if you buy, but there are snipers if there's a hype launch coming. So say an AI project was about to launch, there's obviously going to be snipers on that, whether it's the dev team or people that have ECA or anything like that. Also, an example of what I was just saying, we can see right here, Elon Musk just tweeted this out, and you can obviously see it is running, and you would not have been able to see that with the filters I'm saying. So once again, it's all personal preference, but I'm giving you the best filters to avoid early rugs and get into those nice slow cooks that have very, less risk than plays like this, because it only takes a matter of time for people to get bored of what Elon Musk just tweeted for it to absolutely nuke to 0. So going back to the filters, you can put bot holders. I really don't usually mess with that because it does tell you right here the bot holders on Photon, so I don't have that. By age, you can put by age. I would recommend maybe a minute so you can avoid those first rugs that happen within the first minute, because most people are very broke and they're just going for a couple dollars when they dev. But if you have a minute long coin, if it was gonna rug, they probably would have rugged already, unless they're, wanting more money or it's an actual legit product. By current liquidity, I don't do that. By volume could be another really good one. I would recommend putting this at 5,000 if you're new, so you can see coins that are actively new and getting volume, see the holders, how much they hold, and then looking to get into it. By market cap, this is once again very personal preference, but I would recommend doing 10,000. 10,000 shows you the coins that have already gained holders, some volume, and are obviously gaining traction, because most coins don't run above 10,000 market cap. They don't. Most coins, maybe get a buy or two and they dump. There's some coins, that go to 10k, 14k, dump, But the ones that go past 10K, there's definitely a chance of it going a lot further because there's more volume and holders behind it. By transactions, I really don't mess with that. By buys, never mess with that either. By sells, never mess with that. So that's the filters for the newly created. Let me fill them out for you real quick. By holder count, like I said, this is completely personal. I'm gonna do 25. Dev holding 5% max. Snipers, I don't really care about that because it shows it, but you can do max. I'm gonna do max 8 snipers. By age, you can do a minute, like I said. Volume 5,000. Market cap 10,000. Apply. And bam. Now you can see coins that are already slow cooking that have a good amount of holders, like a coin like this, LeBron James kid, that have already slow cooked. You can maybe look into buying a dip right here because this is a funny meme that's pretty famous, so people could see this running. If not, it could just dump. But it helps you filter out the coins that are rugging right before that 1 minute mark. Alright, those are really my only filters I use for newly created. For the about to graduate and graduated tab, I really only use one filter, and it's under this about to graduate tab. Scroll down, by age minutes, I type in 360. I scroll down and hit apply. This basically filters out all the coins in the about to graduate tab that have been made over 360 minutes, which is about 6 or 7 hours, I'm not for sure. But the coins that were made 6 and 7 hours ago that haven't migrated, there's clearly not that much attraction behind them, and there's kind of a low chance of them running after migration, even if they migrate. Not saying it's impossible, I've seen it happen, but it's not really a coin I would want myself to get into. So you can kind of play around with this filter yourself. You can add it to more, less time, or whatever you're thinking. Sometimes I even do it with no time because I like to see everything in the about to graduate tab. It's really personal preference, but for beginners, I definitely recommend this 360. Graduated tab, I'm just going to be honest, I use no filters. The graduated tab is, I think, one of the more important coins because you can see them after graduated and see what they're doing. If you have a filter on, that is hiding a coin from you that is currently running, you never want that. And a coin that's running, there's going to be beta plays off of it, and you can usually make some good money off those beta plays if you're in very early. So say this, I stand with an Elon Musk. There's probably a beta play of this, I stand with Trump, or something like this, unless this was news related. If this is just a meme, then there would definitely be beta plays around it. If it's news, then there's not really any beta plays, but I don't know because I haven't seen this coin. But say there was an Elon with hat coin at 2 mil, and I had a filter on that didn't show me it. Why would I know to buy into the Trump with hat, the cat with, dog wearing hat, cat with hat? How would I know to buy into those coins when I can't see the main runner? So that's my biggest tip of advice for this graduated tab filter. Use none. I mean, seriously, use no filter because you want to see every single graduated coin. Once again, this video was just to show you some filters you can use to, kind of cancel out certain rugs, especially for beginners. You don't want to buy into a rug. You don't want to buy into those botted charts that look really nice. You're going to slip into that bundle and write it up and make some money. No, it doesn't work like that. This kind of helps you stay away from those. And I'm just going to give you what I use. I don't use any filters. I have a CT tracker, like I said earlier in the video, by one of my friends. It's free in the bio. I have no filters, so I can instantly get into those CT tracker plays that get made instantly, not the ones that were made 12 minutes ago. So I'll reset here, and as you can see, the CT tracker play just got posted, Trump portrait. If I was on and trading, I might have gotten into one of these. Look how many got made instantly as soon as this got posted on CT tracker. Look, another video of this photo got posted of this, so this one's probably mooning a little more. Yep, as you can see, this is a good coin. I wish I was on for this, but I was recording this video. So yeah, I use no filters. I'm not telling you to use filters. I'm just giving you the filters I used when I started to make me a profitable trader. With all that being said, I hope you enjoy. Please leave some comments in below for what you need to learn, and I'll try to teach you the best I can. I hope you have a nice day. See you later. Peace.